Hello, Cynthia Akarachi. Hey, I just wanted to do a quick video to share a little bit about the video I did on Saturday morning. I didn't do it on Facebook Live because I didn't want to be interrupted with the comments, but I do have a video saved on my video on the YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. I have five. I have five people that subscribe so far to my YouTube channel for my energy light transmissions, and it's called lighttransmission.info. So if you're not on Facebook, that you can find me on YouTube when I do the blessings of the water. Hey, welcome you guys. Cool. Um, but it's been, you haven't seen me on the lives because we had Nancy, you might not know, I don't know if you talked to Kevin, maybe you do, but my sister's on. But we had to make a decision, well, I didn't, my brother had to make a decision to put his dog down on Thursday. The dog had cancer, and her lungs got swelled so much that she was panting and short of breath, and it was very exhausting for her because she was confused and didn't know what was going on and couldn't get comfortable. So it's the hardest decision to make, to put a pet down. I remember when my cat had to be put down, and I know a lot of friends of mine who's gone through it and family in the past. But what happened was I wasn't. Me and my brother talk a lot about the houses. He's doing his house. I'm setting up my mom's house for the winter, and we have a lot of projects going on. So I didn't know the dog was sick, and so it took me by surprise when he texted me about the decision, and I dropped what I was doing and went down to this appointment with him. And it was very. I was very thankful that he asked me to go. Well, he didn't really ask me. I invited myself, but I said, "Can I come?" And he said yes, and I went. And they went over explaining what was going on with the dog to reassure that the dog wasn't going to get better, and this is what we do when the dog is suffering. And so we went through the process. It was you know it's not easy. And we both had a full day, and he went to work, I went back to work, and then I spent a couple days wondering, just how to get rid of that pain in the heart so I can move forward. It was the shock of not knowing, and then the pain. And so I started working with the essences like I do, and I became cleaner and pure, and the shock went away and the pain went away. And so that's why I did that video on my YouTube channel, because I know everybody has to go through loss, and it's easy to stuff that and keep being busy and not really process that and give it time to heal. And that's what these light transmissions do. They help move and heal that wound of the heart from grief, or just the shock of letting go. And it's your best friend. Dogs are best friends, or any pet or any human. And so anyway, that I made the video. It's a great essence. I've been using it, and I just wanted to let you know that I had that separate on the YouTube channel. I guess I could clip it into the comments here. But Sadie was a type of dog that just had a lot of spunk, a lot of energy, and just was just full of love. She was, all dogs seem to have the love, but this one had just enormous amount of love, because when she wanted the love, she came with all force. Jumped on your lap, and she was just a really cool dog. So anyway, and then one of the things I wanted to bring up with my marketing community has a daily wake up call. For the East Coast, it's a little late. It's 11 a.m., but on the West Coast, it's earlier. But we call it a wake up call, and it's all for mindset, and it's a community that works together to support us in our building our businesses and handling situations that come up in business. And actually, Friday morning when I was grieving, the topic was letting go of gratitude. And boy, was I excited. Ron is one of my mentors that I look up to in the community of my Lead System Pro. And he talked really, really, just hit my heart that day, talking about letting go of gratitude and how important it is. And boy, that was just a blessing to have such a cool topic on a day that my heart was hurting. So anyway, I love the community that I work with. Like I said, when it's great to have a support system, and especially in business and marketing, because there's so much in marketing to learn, and there's so many struggles to overcome when you're learning how to do a blog, learning how to get in social media, learning how to do a Facebook Live, and YouTube Live at the same time. There was a lot of technical errors that I had to work through to get to doing these. It's not just getting, in front of the camera. There's a lot of tech behind it. So I have a community that supports me, and I wanted to share more about this community. I just haven't had just the organizational skills, I guess. I'm wrapping up a lot of things outside at the house, and I'll probably do a video when it's done. It's a little messy right now, but I'd say in another week I can show you what we finished up, maybe a little over a week, not sure yet. But so if you have any, we had a lot of deaths in this last year for our family, more than we ever had, and it's the essence does help purify and heal and work with the heart. And this type of essence isn't just one that you drink with me at the time that I make it. This one you would do for as long as you're working through something deeper. So you would use this essence. If you do a glass of water or a bottle of water, you can put it in the fridge if you like it cold, or keep it by your bed and do it before your meditations. And then breathe into that area and work to release that grief or whatever it is that's in your heart, that the letdown or the struggle or the overwhelm or the shock, whatever it is that you're working through. You use that essence and it's an essence about gratitude. Look for the gratefulness. I was very grateful to have Sadie. I didn't have a pet. I couldn't have a pet after I put my cat down. I think it was 2005. I haven't been able to get another pet. It was just so hard. And then watching other people lose their pets just hit my heart again, or even anybody that passed, it brings it up. So this essence is really, really good. We all have to deal with letting go, and I love that I'm able to use this technique to help people. And tomorrow night we're gonna do one. Tomorrow's Tuesday already. Oh, gosh, week went by. Let's see. Yeah, October 25th. I'm gonna do 7. I'm going back to 7 o'clock on this Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern. And if you're on live, what I'd like to do is share what it is, if you have overwhelm or grief or disappointment, or you're struggling, or whatever emotion you're working with. Put it in the comments tomorrow night at 7 when we do the transmission. I'm going to do the whole love light, and then at the end I'll do a group, whoever's on the call, special for those that put comments in, so that I can get this interaction that I'm looking for. And we'll do a group healing at the end on whatever we're working through as a group. Usually I find that whoever's on the call seems to have correlation with what's going on. So we'll work through those. We talk a lot about overwhelm in the learning curve of overwhelm on the calls. That seems to be a big issue. And right now, grief is big. There's a lot of grief going on with what's going on in politics and in the world. So grief is an ongoing, I think, something we deal with frequently. So most likely I'm going to be working with those two emotions, but we can, whatever you want to do tomorrow night at 7, tune in with me live. I'll do YouTube and Facebook as long as it lets me. And that'll be 7 o'clock Eastern on October 25th. All right, so if you haven't been to my YouTube channel, go to www.lighttransmission. I don't remember if there's an S or not. Light Transmission. I don't think there's an S. .info. Yeah, light transmission. I'm basically taking a glass of water and infusing it with the love and the light, and so it's a transmission. That's what I got to call it. All right, so thanks for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow night. And blessings to Kevin and Matt and anybody that lost a pet. To remember to let go with gratitude and to hold the love. It's still in spirit, and I shared that in the video that I did. So any questions from the people that joined me? I think that's all I had to say. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me. I see that I had a few people with me, and I wanted to keep it short. So thanks again. Love you all, and let's work through the grief and help heal our hearts so that we can be in the love and the light and in the high vibrations. Okay? Love you all.